See the first question. Uh, so first, we need to see all the problem. Digital signal 1 or 0 is transmitted through the noisy channel, and we can get 0 or signal 1, but we didn't know which channel send 0 or which channel send 1, so we didn't know the sender. So the problem one is find the probability that data 0 is received. That means we need to know which one can get. We know we get the 0 in the end, so we need to know which channel we use to get the 0. There are two ways two channel can get 0. The first one is when we send 0, we can get 0, and another is when we send 1, we get 0. It's a wrong answer, right? But this is a problem. So let's see the first question. If you want to know the we want to know the answer that is 0, so we need to let's see the first is when we send 0. So when we want to send 0, the probability is 0.6, and the channel is 0.7, and the second part is 0.4 and 0.2. It is the answer actually. We can get the answer is a half, right? And to get this, we can use some alphabets to understand it. Just like we use some event receive 0. That means receive 0. That means 0 is received, and receive 1. That means 1 is received. T0 is 0 is transmitted. T1 is 1 is transmitted. So the probabilities, right? And we need to know when we when we send the 0, and it's a correct way through channel 1. Yeah. So we need to then that means when we send the 0, receive get a real throw the 0 1, throw the transmitted 0, and the C minus the second part is when we get the 0 and sender 1. So the answer is here. So and another is when we want to let's see when we want to know uh, find the probability that data 1 is received. Yeah, we can use P. Uh, that means we send from T1, right? T1, 然后then get R1. And another won't get R1, but we use we send zeros. Yeah, that's all. And this is the first question. The second question is find the probability of error. Error means when we send the 0, we get 1. Yeah, I use another color. When we send the 0, we get 1. When we send 1, we get 0. Yeah, that means it has two parts. The first one is send 1, get 0 and send 0, get 1. Right, this is two part, and just like when we use from the picture, we can know it is send 1 is 0.4, and get 0 is right this way. Yeah, and send 0 is here, and get 1 is this way, right? So from picture we can get this formulation. So the answer is 0.26. Yeah, it is an answer. And how to understand it? Just like B. Yeah, and from when we send, yeah, when we received 1, right? When we received 1, we no. When we received 0, sorry. We follow the sequence because we send 1, right? When we get 0, we send 1, and we need to send 1. This is 0.4, right? And this is 0.2. Then we get 0 this way. Yeah. And another is when we get 1, but we send 0. Yeah. When we get 1, we send 0 this way. This is 0.6, and this is the pulse. So we can get the answer. That's a question.